Hey everyone, this is Brooke Dougherty, Executive Director, Co-founder, Young Angels of America. This is going out to our wonderful advisory committee on the Kevin Harris project. I just wanted to take a moment and thank you so much for everything you're doing. It's really exciting. We just passed the $1,000 mark. Yay! Another 49 to go and we're there, and it is so happening. I also just wanted to do a little riff on the history of this project, how it came to us, why we said yes, and all of that. Anyway, so just to recap, Young Angels, nonprofit organization, entrepreneurship, philanthropy, that's what we're all about. Always have been, always will be. And we're also about creating inexpensive, if not free, enrichment programs for young people, because we really believe in that. And privately funded if possible. Anyway, we never would have gotten this project were it not for Kevin bringing it to us. Never. The chances of my going out and being able to lay my hands on this group of dancers and put this together would be, I wouldn't know where to begin. So, of course, when Kevin approached us with this fully formed plan, I said yes. Of course, I was going to say yes. One of the reasons that I said yes was not that we thought LA needed another camp for children with autism or Down syndrome, because that's not that I don't like doing things that have already been done. But what I did like was that he proposed the idea that this particular group of teachers wanted the experience of learning a new way of teaching, and they had some very distinct and unique ideas about creating art with a diversity of assets. So we're looking at it not so much as children with autism or children with Down syndrome, as much as we're looking at it as everybody is bringing their own with to it. So we have teachers with tap, we have teachers with jazz, we have teachers with ballet, we have dancers with autism, we have dancers with Down syndrome. These are all lenses, they're all equal lenses with which we're going to be viewing the world of dance and music and video, and what can we do with this wonderful array of lenses, and how can we put them together and make new work in the studio that's going to be our home for this project in July at the Rec Center in Hawthorne. So what pleased me was that the dancers weren't being, oh, this is a really nice thing for us to do. They had a desire on their own part to have the experience, to add another teaching experience to their history. So I thought that was interesting. And as Kevin explained, these are teachers that care as much about teaching as they do about dance. So that's very exciting, and we're looking forward to capturing the whole thing as we go along. And what else? So fundraising. I don't know about you, but I hate asking people for money. I really don't like it. I think it's a well-known lady fact that we're not supposed to talk about money, and we're certainly not supposed to need it. And we should, if we need to spend money on something, it should be our own money. So that's why when Young Angels as an organization used to do ticketed items, it seemed easier to me because we were selling something with tickets. And now we're selling an opportunity to be generous and gracious. But, what does the donor get out of it? Aside from being on the journey, maybe they get a video about themselves, but, wouldn't count on that. So, the $1,000 that we've gotten has been nickels and dimes, and it all counts and it all adds up. So how are we going to get to the other 49,000 from here? I just bought a book called Celebrate Everything. And I was thinking about this one party called a milestone party. Um, and I thought, since we've just reached a milestone of $1,000 in our campaign, that maybe we could all collectively think, how could we have a few people gathered for whatever? It doesn't have to be at your house. It could be on a Zoom call. It could be at a happy hour. It could be at a brunch, whatever. But I know that everyone on this team so far has probably reached out to your own individual social group, and now we need to reach out to others and ask them to do the same thing. And I think that people love getting together. I don't think that we have as much fun these days as we should. And this is a wonderful conversation to have about inclusivity and a different kind of inclusivity, and also to be part of a grassroots organization that is just charging ahead despite diminished funding in the arts, despite the political climate. This is a decidedly nonpartisan area that we're moving in. It touches autism and Down syndrome, knows no demographics. Neither does tap or jazz or ballet. You're gifted or not. And so I'm suggesting that we each pick a couple of people and ask if we can invade their social capital, and if they might not just share for us, but hold their hand through the sharing. Ask them if they could get a few people together on a Zoom call, and could they, invite me onto it, and I'll tell them a little bit about the history and how long we've been around and what it is we do and why this is an amazing program. Anyway, that's all I've got for now. Just wanted to say congratulations, good job. I know that was hard won, and keep it up. And don't forget, we've got a gathering at the home of Bridget Stennis a week from Sunday, little get together, just so we can all eyeball each other and bring our favorite donors and people that want to hear about the organization. And that's it. So I will see you all then. Love to all. Yay. Rock on dollars. Bye-bye.